Everybody, haha, new look today. We are live in the new studio. All right. It's kind of the old studio, but we kind of repurposed it and made it the new studio. We got a better camera, better microphone. Hopefully, everything's looking good. If you know what's going on my shirt here today, comment below. Little throwback. All right. So, today we're going to get into talk about some real estate in Fall River. All right, some multifamilies. That's my favorite stuff. I love multis. So I pulled up a couple of recent ones that have sold, and I just kind of want to give you all a little bit of knowledge about what's going on with that. All right. So we know what's driving Fall River is the train. Okay. The multis, the apartments. We talked about the rents the other day, all these different factors, the waterfront development. But you'll see some stuff is really selling at crazy numbers. Some stuff pulled back a little bit, and I'll explain why. So let's get into the screen here. You know, I love my screen share. All right. So these are recent sales. All right. We're just going to flip through a couple. So this is a 3-family on Rock Street. This was listed for 625, did 678. Listen, whoever bought this got a heck of a deal. This is a lot of house for the price. And you're going to see with the 3 families, a little bit of a dip, right? Compared to last year, have a lot to do with that. And I'll explain to you in a minute. Now, the 6 families, this one's on George Street, right near the train. Shout out to Jim Baptista, man. You guys killed it on this one. Listed for 720, did 810,000 on George Street. All right, that's my wife's old stomping grounds. All right, the old neighborhood. And then Pierce Street, you got Pierce that did 560. What was that? 560, right? Pierce Street. 2 families are doing crazy numbers right now, and I'll show you an example of one in a minute. And it has to do with the financing, and we'll get into that at the end. But I just want to show you a couple of examples. So that's a 2-family that sold for 560. Here's a 3-family on St. Mary Street, my old neighborhood. All right, same as George, same street. We used to live on this street, Vavo's old house. So this one was 575 listed, and I think it did 610, 600,000. And then finally on Brightman, the 3-family, not the greatest photo. I don't know how good it was inside. But that one that was at 550, and it eventually did 540. So now what's going on with the 3s? Why are the 3s coming down a little bit from where they were last year? It's the way that they're financed. Everybody uses this financing called FHA, which is first-time buyer financing. And it has this little weird thing with 3 and 4 families where the rents have to equal a ratio to the mortgage. When the rate doubled and the rents didn't double, it kind of throws off that ratio and it makes it a little harder and drives the prices down. So it's really rate sensitive. The 2 families are running so hard because they don't have the same kind of that same ratio thing that the 3s and the 4s have. And I'll show you an example of a 2-family that, God bless them, I hope it closes and they get it. That's awesome, right? What's up, Sean? I just saw your comment there. All right. So let's look at a 2-family really quick. So this 2-family right here just came on the other day. Jenny Pappas had this listing. I went to look at it. It was all gutted out. It was a cool project. Somebody bought it, made it into a 2-family. All right. 600,000 they listed it for on Bank Street. So this is right downtown in Fall River on Bank. 600,000, like 3 days they had an offer. Okay. Right next door on Purchase Street, somebody built these 2 townhouses. Brand new, very nice. You know, this whole downtown's transforming. 525, they have them listed at each side. 525 for in Fall River. God bless them. I hope they get it. This is a cool listing on Bank. This is a 4-unit. It's mixed use. This one's recently expired, just came back on. Like this is a smoking deal right here. This is what I do all day. I look at properties. This is a 4-unit. It's got offices downstairs. It's an area that's coming up right across the street from that 600,000 family. A couple of apartments, couple of offices, a little bit dated, but you can do something with that. That property's got potential. If you want to see it, give me a call. 251 Bank. And lastly, we have this one on Winter Street. This is a 4-unit. I think it's a little smaller, maybe. So listed for 660, right? So the 4s to that 3-family thing because they have the extra rent. So you'll see that the 4s will still keep the number. The 3s where they were blowing. I mean, some of those 3s that we just showed that we're doing in the 6s probably would have did 750, 800 if the rate was still at 3%. So we're definitely seeing a little bit of a cool down there. But the 2 families, lights out. All right. So I hope you like the new studio. We're working on it, trying to improve all the time. Always want to share. Today was about real estate. Beautiful day out. Enjoy it while you can. And we'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Thank you.